Hi, Ilanta here, and today I'm going to talk about skincare for the summer months. We are well into summer, and but I decided to do this because it seems like a never-ending summer. It's super hot here. For like the last 2 months, we are soon beginning August, and it's been hot, like really hot for over 2 months. Oof. So I'm going to show you my favorite skincare routine. First I'm going to show you this one because this is my absolute favorite. It's the Rose Renewal Frankincense Firming Gel. And this product, for me, if I had to choose one product, I think it would be this one. It's my absolute favorite for the summer especially, but I also use it in the winter. So it just has everything. The base is aloe vera, like pure aloe vera, which in itself is very, very healing for wounds and for the skin and skin in general, and for little wrinkles and fine lines like this. And then it's just absolutely natural. It has some waxes, but not beeswax, but plant wax, just incredible. Rose wax and another wax, and bay laurel wax. It's just wonderful. Then it has calendula, which is excellent for skin, and here in Switzerland it's very well known to heal the skin and to heal wounds. And it has comfrey, another one that has the same properties. There are many comfrey ointments here in the pharmacy, like natural pharmacies, and to heal wounds and scars, etc. And then it has rose, frankincense, immortelle, my 3 absolute favorite essential oils for skincare, especially to heal scars and nerve endings. There was a time, I'll tell you this later. It's just incredible. It has geranium, schisandra, sea buckthorn. It's absolutely incredible. Also to protect from the sun, not protect as in what do you call them, like sun filter, but to harmonize your skin with the sun. And even horsetail, which we all know has silica, and silica is incredible for skin firmness. That's why it's there probably, and other things. It's just like, it's the most incredibly well formulated product I've ever seen, and the consistency is just as wonderful, like a gel like this. Okay, so this, of course, I don't start with this. I first wash my let me just finish with this one. There was a time last year that I had, on this year actually, that I had neuropathy, that's how it's called, so nerve pain, and it's just not a fun thing to have. And I tried many things. My doctor gave me many things, my naturopath gave me many things. Nothing really worked, and out of despair I just said, okay, let me see if I have some products from the Living Libations line that can help me, and I instinctively chose this one, and poof, the pain was just so much reduced. I liked this product from that point onwards. I love this product because it brought me so much relief, and it really isn't fun, neuropathy. So ever since, I put this whenever I have pain. I have now also here in my arm, and I have been using it with a lot of relief. I don't know why exactly. Maybe the comfrey, for sure the helichrysum and the rose, and the other one, rose, helichrysum, and frankincense. I know that they regenerate nerve endings, so that I know, but I don't know what's the magic formula here that also helps with that. I tried other products from the same company, but for nerve pain it didn't work. But that's not what it's meant to do in the first place, but it's just something. So I wash my face. My favorite now, wash my face with oils, and my favorite now is the Rose Best Skin Ever, because I try them all, but at the moment I have this one. So I wash in the evening with this, and in the morning actually I just use water. I just splash my face with water, or I've been doing this just using hydrosols, because the water here in Switzerland is just so drying, it's so calcaric or whatever it is, that no matter how, as soon as I have water on my face, I immediately feel the tightness of the skin. So I said, oh, I'm gonna go for some time, at least one day I wash with water, another day just with the hydrosol. So I have this one, the lavender one, and some others. And so I just wash with this, or in my face, and then in the morning. In the evening I will use this, or actually when it's really, really hot, like lately, I just go again for the hydrosol, and I'm happy. And so, and then after cleaning my face, I have these three things. So my favorite, which I just spoke, and then another one completely different. This is either you love it or you hate it because of the smell. It's really intense smell. It's chamomile, peppermint, and it has other things. They use a lot of rose otto, the best type of otto, and frankincense. Almost all products have rose otto and frankincense, which is quite rare in a natural skincare line, but they use only the best of the best. So, but this one also has peppermint and chamomile, which has other things, blue tansy and thyme. It's just really, really intense, the smell of peppermint and chamomile. That's what I smell. And in the first time, this is for under the eyes. It's called Open Sky Serum, and it's very good for puffiness and to cool skin that is very hot, or inflammation and things like that. Cool skin that is inflamed. The first time I used it, I really didn't like the smell, and I left it aside. But at some point, when it started to be very hot, actually, I used it again. What I noticed is that when I use under the eyes, which is how I started to use under the eyes, because this is an eye serum, it really woke me up and gave me a good feeling. So I started, you just need one drop. It's incredible. One drop. I use only one drop for both. And it's just like, okay, I don't like the smell, but it really makes me feel good. It kind of wakes me up a bit. Yeah, I like this. So I use only this in the morning. But this, at a certain point this summer, I just started to really be attracted to this. And so I use this quite frequently now. And I use it on all my face and neck and décolleté. I think that's how it's called. And I just love this, especially when it's really too hot. I feel a bit puffed up and like, oh, this is too much. I also found out, I always like to use the products in an alternative way, and I found out it is amazing for fungal issues. Last year I hurt one of my toenails, and it became thick. The toenail became thick, and I understood it was a fungus. I used again all the beautiful things that they offer here in naturopath and anthroposophic medicine, which are beautiful, the products, but nothing worked. And then I'm going to use this, and I've been using it for like 15 days, and in all my nails, it's a bit of a luxury, but this is just one drop per foot, and my nails are so much better. They look so much better. It's like a pedicure, which I never do, but it just works wonders. It's just, love this now. But this is not for every day. Well, for my feet it's every day, and for my face like 3 times a week. And then I've got the sun protector. I don't use sunscreen. Well, I do. Let me say it again. I use sunscreen in certain parts because, yeah, I have again a nerve thing here, and it hurt, and it's activated by the sun. So I when I go to the sun and it's very, very sunny and hot, I put a little bit of Sunscreen, that it's only a zinc. It's zinc oxide, I think it's called. So I put it there. But for me, I don't use sunscreen. I don't think it's useful. The skin is supposed to interact with the sun. Of course, I'm not going to roast in the sun also. I have a, like, let's say a good interaction with the sun. I don't abuse the sun on my skin, and I don't run away from it also. And I think sunscreens are actually very unhealthy, unless you really need it. So this is wonderful because, again, it has helichrysum and rose otto, which are very good for protection also of the skin. Not protection as in sunscreen protection, but the reinforcement of the skin and the how do I say this? Kind of prepares the skin for the sun, let's say, because a healthy skin will obviously interact with the sun in a healthy way. If you don't have a healthy skin and you don't have proper diet, that is when then you have skin problems that can be related to the sun. Though they can be, then they say that the sun is the cause of like cancer and this and that. I don't want to talk about medical things, but just be aware that the sun has always been here for millions of years, since Earth exists and since humanity exists. The sun has been here, and nobody wore any sunscreen. So of course now people say that there's this ozone layer that's been whatever, blah blah, but like, just be informed. Sunscreens are not all that good. Just Google it. So I use this, and my skin is very, very happy. Why I use this particular one, the chocolate carrot serum, it's because it has coconut butter, which I think it's very good for the sun. And it has carrot seed, which I also find from my investigations it's very good to use when in the sun. And again, as I said, it has rose otto and immortelle and thyme and jojoba. So it's a very simple formula, and it's a more affordable product, so I use it in all areas exposed to the sun, and I love it because the smell smells very good and gentle, and I know that I'm doing my skin a favor. So that's it. Hydrosol, this beautiful gel, firming, and okay, these two wash also, and these two as hydrators. I don't use a hydrating cream, because it's just too much. This is what I use, and that's it. I hope this was useful. Of course, these are Living Libations. You can adapt to whatever brand you want, or if you are in Switzerland, you can buy from my shop, radiantbeauty.ch. Bye bye for now. Bye. Bing, bing, bing.